Dance to get you in the mood. Hello, welcome to It Takes Two. Our lovely dancers, more from them and their celebrity partners later in the show. Plus, we have music for you tonight from Scouting for Girls. Lovely little classic on the way for them. But back to business. It's Friday. I can confirm that we are only 24 hours, 42 minutes and 20 seconds away from the next live show. No doubts tensions will be running high for our couples at Elstree, so we sent the perfect antidote, Mr. Gethin of Jones, to find out how they've been getting along in rehearsals.
I'm back at Elstree Studios where rehearsals are underway for tomorrow night's show. At the moment, Joe and Katja are rehearsing their cha-cha-cha to the song Keep Me Hanging On. Go on, have a look. That's it, no more. You're going to have to wait until tomorrow night. In the meantime, I'm going to head backstage, see who I can find to see how they're feeling for tomorrow's show. See you in a bit.
We love him. We love that boy. More from Gethin later in the show. Joe and Katja looking good. But first, despite not physically wearing the trousers at the weekend, there is no doubt of who was in charge of their samba. A hero in satin tights fighting for your rights. It's Wonder Woman, Susan and Kevin.
I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like that.
There's about 9 different timings that you can use in the samba, and you covered at least 4 or 5.
100% performance. I loved it.
100%
Look, we weren't expecting that for an entrance. Look at you. You are dancer. It's amazing, Susan. The samba, you smashed it last week. It was just so... Was it exhausting saving the world like that?
It was, but I'll take it on any time. We had such an amazing time doing that samba. It was just incredible, and the response has been unbelievable.
Kevin's face, I know. Let them out, people.
I was stopped at Euston Station on my way home by countless people who all went, Wonder Woman! And it was lovely, actually.
That will probably happen to you forever now, Susan. Yeah. And we must congratulate Kevin for choreographing the first feminist samba. Was it at all tricky for you to reverse the roles like that in the dance?
Well, the thing was, it seemed like a good idea at the beginning of the week, but then I forgot about the fact that not only did I have to teach Susan the samba in a few days, but I had to teach her how to lead. Because she had to lead me in all of the steps and how to spin me on the floor, roll me in, like to initiate all of the movements. So suddenly created a lot more work for ourselves, but I think she did sensationally well.
Really? You were... I could feel your strength. I really, really could. Will you be taking the lead in future dances, Susan?
No, I think it was about the...
Kevin's face.
Kevin's upset. No, I mean, that was the character of Wonder Woman fitted that. Yeah. And we're going to, this week, we're doing a lovely quick step, and it's a traditional, very traditional quick step we're doing, where Kevin is nominally in charge.
OK, I like that. Nominally, very important. You had to wait for the results show. It's horrible having to wait for that second bit. What was going through your mind?
I just thought we were in the dance-off.
No.
I thought we were in the dance-off against Kevin's wife.
OK. No, that would be really awkward.
And that was the most terrifying bit.
Yes. That's why I was actually more upset, less about us being in the dance-off and more for Kevin, because we were going to have to dance against his wife. And they were, if we were...
Can you even imagine if that happened?
Yeah. No. So that's why I was actually so upset, was because poor Kevin was going, oh no, oh no.
And Susan was going, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
I know, I was just apologising the whole time.
Oh, bless you. And then you went through, hurrah!
Hurrah!
Hurrah! And also, you gave Craig that lovely smacker on this. He didn't see that coming. And he couldn't stop smiling for the rest of the night.
Do you know what it was? I could see him smiling and I could see him thinking, I'm not going to mark you well, but I really enjoyed it. And I thought, Craig Revel Horwood, I'm going to get you one of these days. I'm going to make him like us publicly one of these days.
Do you know what? And when that happens, that'll be such a moment.
Yes.
And we'll all enjoy that. So let's talk about your quick step. We're going to hear the music. It is just a winner of a song.
It's joyous.
And I saw you in the corridors earlier on of the BBC and you were telling me how hard you've been working on this dance.
Really hard. I think it's a joyous song. For me, it's Morecambe Wise, it's Christmas specials, it's family, it feels lovely. Yeah. And it was the first dance at my wedding. So...
What was your first dance at your wedding like? With
clompy, 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 clompy. Clompy, clompy. And my mum and dad are coming on Saturday as well.
Now you talk about your mum, and now it's happened. She's coming down. Susan's mother is coming.
Yes.
It's very exciting. She has met your dance boyfriend before, Kevin.
Yes.
That's how we refer to him.
Yes.
How excited are your mum and dad to come down?
Hugely excited. I didn't want them to come, and they phoned me on Sunday and said...
Why not?
Because I get too nervous when they're there.
Yeah.
But they phoned on Sunday and said, we've booked a train in a hotel, we're coming anyway. Oh, right, okay.
I like that. Just taking control. Otherwise, you probably would never have invited them.
No, I would never have invited them.
No, this is good. How did it go when you met Susan's mum for the first time, Kevin?
Oh, they were lovely. Yeah. I was getting all their opinions. They're all massive Strictly fans.
Yeah.
So they were going, oh, I like this couple and I like this couple and, I like that one. And all their opinions. And, they were really lovely.
They are proper super fans. I can see where you get it. Let's have a look at you guys in training because I know you're loving this dance and you want to do it brilliant. This is looking good, Kev. N'est-ce pas?
She's doing a great job.
Yes.
She's working really hard.
Yes.
If I'm completely honest.
This is promising.
I didn't work this hard as I've been doing this week when I was training for the British Championships. Yeah. Every time I've wanted to take a break this week, Susan's gone, do it again. We need to do it again. We've got to do it again. I've been exhausted.
I know, you can see you've lost loads of weight, Kev. Yeah, you're looking seriously good. It is also a special day today.
It is.
It is Kevin's birthday.
Yes.
This is from Susan. Just in case you're not seeing her enough.
That's made my day.
That is glorious. Good luck tomorrow. Let's carry on with the conga. Kevin's birthday, Susan. Hi, Brian. I'll follow you. Hello, Molly. I think it's safe to say that all our couples have been doing brilliantly in training. I'm just going to go this way. But if you've been wowed by our group numbers, what have they got in store for us this week? Let's find out. Okay, I'm going in. Going.
This week we're taking Strictly Ballroom to a world of darkness. You guys can come too, but be careful.
This week our pros are doing a Paso Doble number that takes place in another world, in the past. We've got 3 prisoners, Aliash, Kevin and Giovanni, who've been thrown into this dungeon and they're brought to the king, who gives them the big thumb down. And then all of a sudden, it's up to them to try and escape.
We've got Paso Doble, we've got flamenco, we've got tribal dancing, street dancing, Anton as a king, huge number.
I am one of King Anton's ladies, and we're all worshipping King Anton.
I'm the prison guard. My job is to make sure nobody gets out.
I think this is a really good chance for the male pros to kind of really show off what we can do with a lot of power and aggression.
It's really difficult. It's complicated. There's a lot of moves.
This is one of my most favourite numbers I've ever done, and that's saying something because I've been on 6, 7 seasons of Strictly now. I think this number's really going to pack a punch.
We're all getting a bit sick of Anton being king of Strictly. Let's overthrow him. Let's start a revolution.
You guys should get out of here now. Things are about to get dangerous. But tune in at the weekend to see if the prisoners escape.
King Anton there in his cardigan like most kings. Time now to meet three Strictly superfans who happen to be celebrities, here to voice their opinions on all things Strictly. Please will you welcome Louis Spence, 2016 Bake Off champion Candice Brown and 2009 Strictly champion Chris Hollins. I love it. Oh, come on, darling. Sorry.
Oh, the queen.
Candice, it's Candice from Bake Off. I know, I'm so excited. I love the fact that you all dance down, and who doesn't dance the Strictly champion of 2009?
It's been too long, darling. It's been too long.
Chris, it's all in there somewhere. We've got so many couples to discuss. Let's get straight on. Louis, I want to talk to you about Alexandra and Gorka.
Yes.
Big dance for her this week. Proud Mary, channeling her Tina Turner.
Absolutely. I think it's perfectly suited for her. I think she'll absolutely kill this. And she's got that beautiful Spanish, passionate partner, which, I mean, I'm sorry, darling, but...
Gorka, the Gorka.
The Gorka. Yeah. I think everything about this number suits her. I think the speed of it, the musicality of it, and, you know, having that beautiful Spanish boy with her as well, I think it's just going to put the cherry on the cake.
I know. Hey! Number one, let's see how many we can spot. Chris, you are a Strictly champion. We could talk about the jive. Not your highest. I don't mean to be negative or anything.
Look, I remember it very well.
Yeah, tell me.
It was week 4 or 5 or something, and we were told it was a really good dance, and I felt really good about it.
Yeah.
Turned up on the day, and they said, you're going last.
No!
And I said, that's brilliant, because this is a really good dance, and by the end of the evening, it was all too much, and the lights and the noise, and I forgot all the steps. No. And if you ever see it on YouTube and stuff, all you see me is going like that. And Ola bouncing off me and spinning, going, come back to me!
Come back to me.
Yeah. Okay, darling, you won in the end.
You won in the end, exactly. Well said.
It was a really bad year. Really bad year.
There's a lot to be learned for all our contestants from that. Let's look at Gemma and Aliash. They received their highest scores of the series for them so far last week with Charleston. Now it's Paso Doble. Let's have a little look at them. As a great fan of the show, Candice, what are you thinking of this Paso? How does it look?
I think she's going to own this. I mean, last week she was just so gorgeous and sexy, wasn't she? And I think this... she's going to be strong and she's going to own it, and she's just going to be like, this is my dance, this is me, and come to me.
Come to me. Maybe that's what she should say to Aliash. Come to me. I tried saying it and he runs away.
To him, darling. I just got to ignore.
I know how you feel. How does that look to you?
I mean, the thing is, it's a real passionate dance. It's about the power, you know. I mean, he's a bullfighter, you know, and also, you know, the woman has got to be a little bit timid, but also in power. And I think that this dance will suit her. I thought last week was a really great dance for her. I thought she was a lot more comfortable, and I think that this week also is going to be a great dance for her. And I think we're going to see her real passion come out.
Come on, Gem. Okay, on to David and Nadia, who are doing they did a samba. This week it's Viennese Waltz. Keep up. Here they are in training.
Yeah.
It's been a long week, Chris.
Well, the great news is they've got through the death dance, the samba.
Yes.
Everybody hates the samba. It's out of the way, and look at the Dirty Devils now. This has got a bit of everything. I hated the Viennese Waltz.
Why?
Because you go round and round and round and then stop. And then you go round and round and round. Whereas now it's all a bit more dramatic. I like that one. Yeah. They've got through the samba. They should enjoy this week.
I know. Simon's doing samba this week. We'll talk about
it in a
minute.
They look so hot together, don't they?
They do, don't they?
It makes me want to turn straight.
There's a thing. Okay, Debbie and Giovanni. Candice, they're doing a cha-cha-cha. It's to share the shoop-shoop. Have a little look at this, Candice, and tell me, is this looking good?
Go on, Debbie.
I love this song. I love this song. She's just amazing. I think she's just incredible. And she's just... I think week 1 really shocked people.
It's quite hard to take you seriously when Louis Spence is dancing.
Can I just say, I mean, you know, what Debbie Medina... Darling, it's not even on an F, impediment. I can't get it out. Can I just say, she had the best legs. Like, when she's like, you could see those sway back. You know, she had the snap. I mean, I'm sorry. I am loving Debbie. She's a real purist.
Candice, you'll do that next.
Sorry, darling.
I like it. Debbie McKee is a purist.
She's a purist, darling.
Okay, we're going to move on to Ruth and Anton. They are doing a tango this week. He's the king of ballroom. Can this be a good one for Ruth? Chris?
Too fast for me. Slow it down, boy.
Okay.
But no, look, Ruth has really surprised me.
Yeah.
I am so delighted for her. Anton, look, you're in the best hands possible there. Walk this week, walk it. Absolutely fine.
Literally walk it.
Well, yeah, if you could slow it down, that's what I did. Walk around, look at Ola.
And go, and it gets you everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Charlotte and Brendan. We had Tango Gate last week. Up, down, was it? No, who knows. But this week, it's a jive. Here they are in training. We're going to have a little look. Charlotte really coming out of her shell now.
Yes.
Candice, what are you thinking so far?
Firstly, she looks incredible.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
Great pins.
I thought she was Kim Basinger last week on the back of that bike.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think she's coming out more and more every week, and I think this is a good one for us. So I think a week before last, she had a bit of a dip, picked it up last week, and I think she's going to continue to pick up. The same with Ruth,
I've really seen improvement in her, though, from week one. I mean, I think with some of the guys, they are absolutely fantastic straight away.
Yeah.
I like to see the journey, and I thought that last week she really came... Yes, journey.
Yeah.
She really came into herself. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's great for someone what sits behind a desk. You know, it's not her world at all.
Yeah.
You know, I thought
she's a very serious journalist.
Absolutely.
I mean, to do breakfast and then to go on and dance. I mean, it's impossible.
I mean, how do they do it?
Anyone absolutely impossible. Getting up at 4 in the morning and doing that. I mean, no.
The crowd are on your side.
No. Actually, the one thing I have to say, this one I'm really scared about because being in hold, I think she's the most beautiful woman you could ever wish to see. But when you're suddenly out and let loose doing a jive, please have confidence, please.
Okay, yeah, you have to believe. And
go on.
That is
and if not,
really
do
tough.
this.
If in doubt...
I made a career out of that,
I learned everything from you.
Let's look at Joe and Katya now. Craig, everyone loved their Viennese waltz last week. Round and round, round again. What are we making of their cha-cha? Candice, have a little look here. I'm coming to you first. Do you like Joe?
Do you know what? Last week blew me away. I thought that was really good. And the story and the emotion was really a real pick-up from the week before as well. I think he's going to be on a high from that. So he knows he can go as good as that. So I think he's going to be, I can do that.
Yes.
I can be strong.
I think he needs to push it a little bit further, get out of his comfort zone. I think he's looking a little bit comfortable in the rehearsal studio there. I think he just needs to really be confident and push himself out of his comfort zone, and then we'll see sparks fly.
Do you remember pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, Chris?
Many a time. I liked his facials there.
Bit of a Kern on.
Bit of a Kern.
Do love a bit of a Kern.
Bit constipated. He looked great.
That's exactly what it is. Will you come back in a bit? Please do, or it'd be awkward. Our Friday panel.